Yeah, my hand's shaking, folks. You've probably noticed. If this camera hasn't been able to correct the shaking because it's that bad. Don't know why I have to fucking shake. Because I spent time on one demo, just under 14 minutes in total. So I don't know if people will be able to see what I'm doing here because of the fucking shakes. We're going to make this 141.4. So over this bloody demo day today because I've only just started and I'm shaking like fuck. I don't know how I'm going to bring it under control. Normally this is the worst shakes I've ever had, folks. My hand is just not strong enough to hold this camera steady. Or this phone. I wish there was an ergonomic way I can shoot videos without worrying about this. If there's some kind of handle that can be attached to this phone. Anyway, we're photocopying this one. And we've got in here that band on the front cover, Baby Metal. So this is the magazine mixed down for musicians. Made by musicians for musicians, nice. And this is what we're photocopying, a picture of Baby Metal, whoever they are. I don't know who they are. I don't think that'd be my kind of music. I'm a person who likes synthesizer and electronica. I'm more an electronic music type. I'm just going to line this, try and center it. But basically I still like the graphics of this image of this band here, this metal, Baby Metal as they call themselves. So let's see if we can make Baby Metal look really good. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that looks interesting. We got mostly the heading, but we don't have much of the people in the frame, and we've cut this side off. Wondering how we're going to make this better. So we're going to, I think we cut off this side, so we're just going to, so I'm wondering which side I cut off. I think I cut off this side, so I'm going to slide it across. I'm going to just line it up against, actually this is not quite fitting, so we're just going to take advantage of that. And we're just going to slide it across a little bit. And we just have to now do some adjustments on the enlargement. We're going to make the vertical a little bit smaller. So we're going to make it 120. We're going at 120 for this, for Baby Metal. Baby Metal, interesting name. Let's see how Baby Metal looks here. Anyway, that looks a bit better. There's more of the people instead of just that. Unfortunately, we seem to be cutting that off. I don't think we're going to worry about that. Wondering if we're going to make this into a movement piece. I think it's not going to be a very good still piece. I think we're just going to make it into a movement piece. Movement is difficult, but it does make something that's not suitable as a still piece look a whole lot more interesting. So we're going to slip and slide it around. Wondering if maybe we should just stick it on 100%, and we're just going to slide it around. Just move it differently to what I normally do for something a little bit interesting. So Baby Metal is going to be distorted. So let's see if we've made this look good at all. Oh, we haven't. There's not much in the image that I wanted. I'm going to make it. I'm going to try that again. We didn't even get the writing in. I was hoping I'm just going to bend it back to make it a little bit more easier. So I'm just bending it back, folks. And we're just going to try and put the people and the and the writing in the image. So let's see how we go this time. Movement is notoriously difficult to control, folks. So please have that in mind as you're waiting for me to create a decent demo. Anyway, that looks interesting. I'm wondering if we're going to use this one and maybe just take a section out of this image. So that looks really interesting. So we're going to go to copy paper. We're going to just put this aside, finish with it for now, and we're going to photocopy something like this section with that distorted face and that non-distorted face. I'm going to try my best to line these up nicely, so it's likely to fall off it's easy to fall off the machine like that. Wondering how it's going to work. Wondering, we're going to run it at 400%. This is not going to be an easy one, folks. It's not easy trying to do this with one hand. So I think the contrast may have been up too full when we did it, when we made the master. So now let's see if we can make this look any good. Stabilizing image, please wait. This is so annoying, folks. It's just Konica Minolta and their bullshit. That's the brand of the machine, but folks, Konica Minolta, that's it there, as you've probably seen at the beginning of my demo. Anyway, that head looks really interesting. Just wondering if I'm going to make this into a mirror image on its own, maybe move the original or keep the original in the same place, and we're going to make that the centre of our job. I don't know how it's going to look. Wondering if we're going to move it across. I forgot which side. So we're moving it that way. We're moving it across this way, just a little. I don't know how that's going to turn out, because I always think that if I move something, I'm going to fuck it. And once I've fucked it, that's it. I can't get back what I originally had. That looked a lot better. It's a bit of a gamble in my mind sometimes, folks. Anyway, we did it the wrong way. See what I mean, folks? This is why I hate trying to take a punt, trying to improve something. I now have to move it back. So I'm just going to play with the buttons. We're just going to use that little thing there as a guide, that little box just on the edge of the glass. And we're just going to slide it a fair amount back, and we're just going to try now and see what we get. Hands shaking, folks. I'm trying to make my demos a bit shorter, so I've got to do 15 of these today to make my quota. Anyway, I think we've moved it in just the right place pretty much. The head still looks a bit low, but I do like the rainbow on the head. So maybe we'll just see where my intuition's going to take me. We're going to just slide it a little bit up, just a little bit. Hopefully we didn't do it too much. We're going to try it again. It looks like most of my demos today have ended up being prolongated ones. I seem to be doing lots of those lately. Sometimes I shuttle through really quick ones. Just seem to be doing really big ones. But anyway, I think we've made this look even better. See, that's the top, and now that's the top. So that's the top there in the old one, and this is the top in the new one. So I think we got that looking good. I think now we can print our job straight off and see what we get. 10 minutes and counting, folks. So I'm going to have probably a very shaky hand today, if for all this long demos that I've been making. So I think that's going to be the centre of the job. So that's that. That's our first two images. And we're just going to go here, and we're going to... No, we don't want auto rotate. I hate these fucking buttons. They're fucking stupid. I don't know why I hit that. So we're going to print off 2 mirrored images of this. This one's been a difficult little demo. So I was going to make it a still demo, but it looks like a movement is, even though movements have been quite difficult this morning. Not this morning, it's afternoon. What am I saying? It's this morning. It's not even... I didn't even get home. I think I got home just before 12 or at 12. So yeah, it's definitely not morning. I don't know why I said that, folks. I don't normally even do my demos in the morning. I do them in the afternoon, folks. I don't know why I said that. Silly. Not logical. Anyway, that looks really quite interesting. I think now we can call this demo finally quits.